710 ESPN Seattle presents
The Calabro Show warm-up, powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
He read somewhere where a bull has never lost to a lion or a tiger.
Like there's official records of this?
A bull? Right, exactly. Where's the bull going to run into a lion or a tiger?
I don't know. That's all he said. He said he read somewhere. He read somewhere
that a lion that cuts across the pasture.
I would take a lion or a tiger against a bull, but apparently a bull has never lost in those situations. You know,
Tigers don't have.
Is it like a 0-0 record until they've never fought?
Yeah, yeah. You take the bull and you lay the points, Brady.
That's right.
And the shark and the grizzly bear?
Oh man, I had Stanford in 4 the other night.
Yeah.
What a beautiful thing that was.
Oh my God.
I did too, by the way, with my dad.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Looked like one of your tee shots, that kid with that field goal.
Oh, but the
but
Oklahoma State, they scored in overtime to make it a 6-point win, and they're all celebrating and everything, and then they went to the official review. And they came back because the guy's knee was down.
Yeah.
The ball was the half-yard line. Then the quarterback gets the ball and he just jockers over. Takes the
I was
knee.
wondering if he might just try to sneak it in.
At a half-yard line, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Jim is back from Phoenix. We'll take a break and come right back. Welcome to the warm-up. Jim is back from Phoenix. We've not talked Washington State in a while. The schedule came out today. Are you approving of the schedule?
Yeah, I think it's better than last year.
Where do they start? At BYU, is it?
At BYU, at BYU, and then they come home for Eastern Washington. And then get this, September 15th, the following week, Cougars at Las Vegas.
Oh.
Nevada, Las Vegas.
Holy cow.
So everybody's thinking, well, man, we got to get down there for the strip, the gambling, the drinking, the strip clubs, whatever.
All of that stuff.
Yeah. So,
yeah, well.
It's a good schedule.
And they've got look like their bye came before 2 road games later in the season, too. They've got Oregon here, and they're at Oregon State. So I think that's a nice little quirk of the schedule, too. You'd rather have Oregon here on
I heard there were some complaints about the game against the Huskies, the Apple Cup, being the day after Thanksgiving.
On a Friday.
Which is going to make it difficult for hotel rooms and all that type of thing, and logistically for people to get there after their family get-togethers. But I'm sure it has something to do with TV and the Pac-12 and everything else.
Absolutely.
It'll be fun. I mean,
Great
it'll be
exposure.
unusual.
Friday night, terrific exposure. Can't beat that.
Yeah, probably be a national TV game.
I would hope so. Fantastic. And they'll be interviewing Leach before the game, and they'll ask him that question that was asked on the chat today. I thought that was interesting. Did that make the tape, by the way? The question? Repeat the question.
Well, it was a Seattle Times chat yesterday with Mike Leach, and one of the questions, there were all kinds of football questions, and I would, I highly suggest everybody go check it out because it was a fun interview. Anyway, one of the questions was, who would win in a battle between a great white shark and a grizzly bear in waist-deep water?
Yeah.
And Mike Leach broke it down as only he could, saying if it was salt water, he thinks the great white shark would win. If it was fresh water, he thinks the bear would win. I'm not exactly sure. He didn't explain it fully, but he seemed to think that the bear would be able to deliver the first shot and would have a better chance in fresh water. And maybe the shark would be favored in the salt water. So,
could a shark breathe in fresh water? Wouldn't that be a problem?
It probably would be. I don't know.
Yeah, I see. That's why I think the grizzly bear would have the advantage.
Yeah.
What do you think Sark's response to that question would be? Next time we get him on, we're asking him. In waist-deep water, who would win, a grizzly bear
It'd probably be,
or a great white shark? You think he'd hang up?
It'd probably be like answer the question, jerk, and you'd get a next question.
Probably.
Do you think he'd play along? Maybe.
Yeah, he might. Now that he's got a new coordinator, he's probably in a better mood. We'll talk about that today. Jim hasn't sounded off yet on Holt and his future. I got to hear this today at 3 on 710 ESPN Seattle.